Good evening everybody and welcome to Will on Safety. So this evening I thought I'd do a quick video on, it's a sort of hard hat protection demonstration. So I'm going to introduce you to this melon. It's going to take two guises. We're going to have Safety Steve. Safety Steve has his hard hat on. He's very safety conscious. Okay, always abides by the rules. And I'm going to introduce you to Mark the Melon. Mark the Melon is a bit cantankerous. Thinks safety rules don't really apply to him. Thinks they're just a bit of a management tool to annoy the workforce. So let's get on with the demonstration then. First off, we got Safety Steve. He's going about, kicking about, doing his work. He might be working in an area that is a mandatory hard hat protection area or where work is happening aloft. So what we're going to do is we're going to simulate a couple of tools falling from height. I'm not going to throw them because obviously I'm in my kitchen, but we'll just do a quick little test with a couple of tools. So first off, a hammer. Obviously if that fell from height, it's going to cause a bit of damage. Safety Steve has got his hard hat on. So, yeah, hammer's made an impact. However, Safety Steve and his hard hat on, there is no damage to Safety Steve's head. That's if something like a hammer, a lot of force, a lot of blunt force trauma, if you didn't have his hard hat on. However, you know, if you do take a clump to the head like that, get your hard hat checked out, get it changed. Obviously, get yourself checked out for concussion as well. Just because there's not a laceration or, you know, any broken bones or anything. Things like, you know, you need to get your head checked out because there could be underlying damage. So it's still worth going to the med bay. Next up, a screwdriver. Again, Safety Steve. He's got his hard hat on. Remember, don't wear your hard hats the wrong way round. The peak of the hard hat is protecting your sort of nose, okay? So if anything was to fall, yeah, it's going to hit the peak and not scrape down your nose. But Safety Steve, he's been a good lad. He's got his hard hat on. Let's just simulate a screwdriver taking a fall. It's going to impact the hard hat, but again, Safety Steve, been a good lad. There's no damage to his head, okay? Let's just see what happened then if he didn't have his hard hat on. So in this example, we're going to use Mark the Melon. Again, bit cantankerous, doesn't really abide by the safety rules, okay? So first off then, we'll go with the screwdriver this time. We'll just simulate a fall. So, you know, if a screwdriver was to fall from height, it'd come down and there's potential then, if it hit you square on, it's going to cause a bit of damage. Okay, so as you can see there, it's embedded into his head. That's if something like a screwdriver fell from height, hit you square on. You can see just here, there's a little impact hole there. Okay. If it was something a bit more serious and a bit more substantial, say a hammer falls from a mute, a bit of scaffolding, whatever, okay, it's going to cause a bit more damage. It's going to hit you either square on, okay, with this part, or worst of all, with the claw. So just simulating a fall, okay, it's taking a bit of a bump. It'd help if I held Mark the Melon in place. So, like I say, if you have a hammer falling, you can see there was quite a lot of splashback. All right, if it does hit you square on, you are gonna have quite a severe, you know, headache initially, but that is gonna crack the skull. Serious injury, hospital treatment, never mind amnesia. yeah, that's going to require stitches at the very least. But potentially, if it falls from a decent height, it is going to obviously, you know, potentially be a fatality. If you're like Mark the Melon and not wearing your hard hat, potentially you're going to have a cracked skull. Okay, they are a bit of a nuisance, all right. Hard hats, people think they're a pain, but if you're in a mandatory hard hat protection area, make sure you're wearing it. If you work in an area where work at height is taking place, make sure you got a hard hat on. Don't be like Mark the Melon, all right? Be like Safety Steve. Wear your PPE where you're supposed to be wearing it, and hopefully that will save your life or save you from a serious injury. I hope this video has re-emphasised the need for wearing hard hats. That's it for this evening. If you haven't already, like and subscribe to the channel, Will on Safety. But until next time, folks, remember, stay safe by choice and not by chance. Bye for now.